Hey,
There we go. There's
what's
that
up?
energy.
How's it going? We're finishing God of War. Whoa!
Bye bye. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye, Kratos.
He's lit off. He's right there. He's right next. He's right off to the right. We know you're still there,
He
Kratos.
just sidled a little bit. He just said, "Oh, pardon, I didn't know, sorry," and then moved out of the way. Oh, that's right. We're at Crash Bandicoot. Or no, we're at Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, you gotta do the Super Meat Boy. It feels like we were just here.
It's because it was yesterday.
Did today happen?
I felt like I'm so used to work now that it just launches by, which is
Yeah.
fine because it sucks, but it's also
That's
not
where
fine.
that's where the horrifying time shit happens. Where like, oh, a year went by.
Oh, I should have been. I was looking down on the ground. My bad. I gotta do this again. Fuck! It's fine. This is a speed strat, actually. Wait. Is there another one I have to open?
All right. Updated the thing. I'm watching now.
Oh, I can't even
You did the
access
thing.
that.
You did the.
No,
You
no,
did
no, no.
the
No, it's still
Super Meat
closed.
Boy. Oh.
I think I have to do a puzzle of some sort. The ground is cracked here. You can see a small room down below.
Smash.
Fuck!
Oh, he just kind of hangs out in the air. Can you air juggle them with Poseidon's Rage?
Did that really not work?
No, no, you gotta put a little box. I probably have to like
Oh, I gotta drop a
smash
box
him with a
down.
box from above.
See, is that aerial Poseidon's Rage?
Yeah, can you aerial juggle with Poseidon's Rage?
Probably, right?
Because
That would
that's
be
pretty
cool.
badass. Oh, here he comes. Oh, never mind, he's being polite.
And I keep getting Kingdom Hearts videos in my recommended.
What's wrong with that?
It's all women crying.
What's wrong with that?
I guess nothing. You're right.
What I get is it spoiler why they cry?
It doesn't even matter the game. It can be like when Roxas dies in 2. And he's like, my summer vacation is over.
That part is pretty sad though.
Yeah, summer's pretty cool.
Yeah, I get it.
Anus. Hence. Alright, so the other parts are spoilers. Spoiler moments in 3.
Okay.
Sometimes they cry at happy moments, and I don't understand that.
Oh yeah, women cry at happy shit all the time. I don't get it. I just like smile.
I just like feel happy.
Yeah. That
Where's
part
the-
confuses me.
I'll never understand.
I'll never understand.
I'll just look at him disappointed. Why you cry? Get happy. My brain's sad. Oh, I can do it too.
Dude, I can just watch these fucking blades just move
They're
all
very
day.
cool.
It's like fine. Oh, that's right. He's reddish now. That's cool. That looks great. And the little they got rid of the Spartan stuff. I don't know. They kind of reference him, but they don't really.
Yeah, it's the
Like-
move's still called Rage of Sparta in 4, but he uses his
But they don't-
fist.
They don't really acknowledge his like Spartan-ness, like having the big helmet and shit. I think is cool.
Yeah, does he ever wear a helmet ever?
No. Does he wear a helmet or anything in the new one?
No, I don't think there's any headpieces. I think it's just armor. None of them are as cool as when he's in the God of War armor in 2. That's just a personal opinion, I suppose. You know what I mean?
From in the beginning?
Yeah, that armor's cool.
I don't even remember it.
I solved puzzle. Jeffy, you
Drop it.
genius.
Okay, I talk a lot of shit on the new God of War, but I will put on the record that the scene with Baldur and I was gonna call him God of War and Kratos. The first scene with Baldur and Kratos is probably the best moment of the whole series.
Oh, it's so hype when
Yeah.
Kratos walks towards him and just stands in front of him and just says leave,
Yeah.
and it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
It's
you
cool.
feel it. It's got that fucking Yakuza man takes his shirt off energy.
It's cool when Madman show restraint. What?
Yeah, it's super. That's like one of the best scenes. That's easily the best. I think it's easily the best scene in the whole series.
Can I cut this? Cut the rope?
Just jump out.
Well, no, I gotta weigh it down. I gotta weigh this button down.
Oh. Can you push it?
No. It's the one rock Kratos can't push.
You need other rock?
I need a rock with handle.
A two rock puzzle?
This is so... Oh,
This...
found it. I actually need...
Kratos, how dare you?
I need big stupid statue, I suppose, is the actual solution. Oh, shit. Oh. It's for there. No! No!
Where are you?
What? There we go.
Yeah!
I was like, it has to. They usually program like a fail state.
Yeah, there's usually a fall. Like some kind of kill box. I need to add one of those. Remind me to put one of those. In case
Alright.
you do find a way to get off that mountain. I need to make sure your ass dies.
You also need a just if you're falling for a certain distance, like if you're caught in the terrain or something, it just kill you.
Fails, yeah.
This move is pretty cool.
And I have a game plan with the Yeti game. Basically, whatever is closer when March comes around. Is it we only have half the game done by the time we hit March? Well, then there's going to be a demo. If the game is almost done, then we'll just finish it. That's the idea. March will be the soft deadline of whether or not there's a demo or a full game coming out in March. It'll probably more likely be a demo, but I don't know. Depends on how fucking obsessive and crazy I get about it.
Well, yeah, how long is it gonna be? So like normally.
It's the section you saw, one more section, and then the super fun part at the end.
You gonna make a quick fake section just for the demo?
For the demo, it would be up until the halfway point, and then lights will go out, and then it'll be like to be continued, and then maybe Yeti roar or some shit.
Okay.
And then it'll be big old Patreon link. Click that shit.
Click that shit! Click that shit! $40 a month! You gotta do it if you want the game! It's a free game though, but only if you pay $40 for the Patreon.
Only pay $40. Little man, put that shit in my hand.
Jungle love. Oh, yo. No! Why can't I just push this though? You know?
Shut up.
Okay.
That was a note from David Jaffe.
Shut up
He
though.
sent that to me. He sent me an email. Shut up.
You could push that when I learned how to shoot diagonally. Never. Never ever. Metroid
The goal
Dread's
of the Jaff man.
Metroid Dread's easy mode still doesn't fix the fatal
So
flaw.
would he prefer? He prefers a puzzle. So he doesn't like. He wants a room with a puzzle, not a world that's a puzzle. That to him, peak game design is you always have guidance, but then you'll hit speed bumps.
Like the
Whereas
very
I
clear,
actually-
you're in a puzzle room.
Yeah. Whereas I prefer the whole world as a puzzle. Because Metroid doesn't really have puzzles; it's just solving the world itself, which is way cooler. David Jaffe, shoot diagonally.
Yeah, use context clues.
Like if we
Jaffe.
actually solved this temple, probably half the people would quit because they want to play a Rage Man game. But I would like this game way more if you were actually solving the temple truly, and not just like feeling like you were. It's better though than a lot of modern games, which will just have like a character then also just tell you what to do. At least this has like it's quiet and lets you just experience it. So that's good. Matt hates games. Like no one said, "Hey, I bet you could reuse that rock."
Can I break
Which
this?
is good. I thought it was a good idea. What do you want? Why'd you show us that?
Why did you do that? Maybe there's a place I can like cut it from.
Oh, look, they have the mechanics worked out. Do you see the little spikes?
Oh, that's cool.
Someone thought about it.
Zach can't make
I'm out
it.
here. I'm seeing you out there. I'm trying to make this thing make some kind of logical sense.
It's appreciated. Don't worry.
Yeah, I like that shit. I like when it could potentially function.
Oh, you can climb it. That's pretty cool. Maybe I can.
What does that give you?
A way back up, maybe, to the platform? Faster? You know, as fast as this is. Otherwise, I think otherwise I had to go all the way down through here. Which I guess took a bit. Still, I need one thing I can drop. Oh,
Why can't
hold
you
on.
move the
I have an
statue?
idea.
Why can't you push the statue in the hole?
Shut up, though. Maybe you're right. But let me try my idea first.
Okay, okay.
I was wondering if
I
there's
thought that was obvious.
I thought it was too, and then I saw the button, and I think I went off track. I guess I don't need to do this. Hold on. I want to see what was here. I want to see what was here first. Okay. Push statue down and then drop rock on there. And all this really is a pull through the chest. No! I did the Bloodborne thing. I pressed the button by accident. Is God warlike Bloodborne? Who's at 11?
Are you using the threaded cane?
No, it's cooler than threaded cane. No butt. My rules of improv. It is funnier though. If you no butt that shit. Like I'm imagining like a group, like a big group setting, and people like there's like a little audience.
It's funnier to us as you keep they keep coming up with ideas, and you just keep making them mad.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
imagining
making.
in front of you, in front of like an audience, and they're like, "All right, you're a cop, but you're also an alligator," and you're just like, "No.
No, what if I'm just a cop?
What if I'm
Or
neither?
what if I'm?
Your idea sucks. I don't want to do it."
I know you'd. I know I would be laughing in the audience, but I find making improv people fucking lose their shit hilarious. Like the funny, wacky improv people starting to get legitimately pissed. I think it's awesome.
That's really funny. That's the goal, though. All that matters is the audience. If the
Wait,
audience
why
is
didn't?
finding it funny, because I gotta go back and do this part again to open the final door, because this one's timed.
Ah, what if you die here?
I won't.
You have to do the whole thing again.
Uh,
Better not. Don't test it.
they probably have checkpoints for each one yet.
You'd
Every time you
think.
open a door. I do think. I never said I know.
Go, go, go!
Is that him?
Go, go, go!
Hold on. As long as I'm standing on the button, it should not affect thee. It probably does, though. Ugh. Goddamn,
Go, go, go.
Kratos, just run a little faster. Put some hustle into it.
Is that Pathos?
And it's Pathos.
What happened in here?
The note reads, tried to stop me. She said the gods were the fools, that I was a fool. You may be right, but they came to me. They believed in me. Had to be stopped, but now they are gone. My entire family, I cannot go on. He was like, hey Pathos, you should probably relax a little bit. And he stabbed her. Why no, Kratos?
And then made her head into a door, and then
And killed himself.
brutal.
How did he die? He slit his wrist? Is that what it's...
No, I don't know what it's implying. He just kind of fell over, and then his back of his head blew up.
He hurt his head really bad.
Because
Oh,
he couldn't.
we're gonna
She
get a
couldn't have
wacky
killed
thing.
him.
Hey.
Smooth.
Oh, chimeras. Cool. I hate... Or manticores. I forget which one it would be.
If they're implying that, unless she walked in, like if they're implying that she killed him and he killed her, well then there's a skull door. But the implication could also be he already made a door that uses her skull, and maybe that's where she's like, "Hey, Pathos, buddy,
You should
maybe
stop.
maybe it's time to stop you." And
That's
he's just like
true.
measuring her head.
He would have already made 2 skull doors of his family at this point, so there
Yeah.
might have been the plan that, like,
She walks in and sees the third skull door.
he's like, honey, I said no to this idea.
I said sit still! And he pulls out his calipers, starts measuring the size of her head. I
Honey,
think
stop.
it's time for us to have a talk.
I think we should go on vacation. No, the gods told me to do this. Huh? Oh,
I like that little
stairs.
story though they add.
Yeah, he gets asked by the gods to make this, and then he loses everything and goes crazy. I think maybe they did kill each other. Maybe that's the implication there. Because he didn't really have any obvious injuries. Whoa. Loading? It was weird.
Oh, I remember hearing this from that podcast. With the people that made Ratchet and Clank, where they couldn't have load screens, or if they're a first party, like Sony stopped the, like told them they're not allowed to have load screens in their game anymore to get rid of the stigma of long load times on PS2. So that explains why this is one like uncut adventure.
Kratos is uncut.
Yeah, that's all I meant to say. Kratos, Sony said that Kratos must be uncut.
It's playing the Minotaur song.
This, I think, was going to originally be a boss fight. Oh, I think this might have developer commentary in it. You gotta listen to all of that.
Yeah, I mean, we could take the time to look at any of the unlocked developer stuff. I was actually planning on doing it with 3. I remember seeing that stuff.
Yeah, when you beat it, you get a big area that has like a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. We should definitely check that out. I love that shit. I love when they put game museums in the museum.
I remember footage of Kratos being on like a big open beach in like one of these developer commentaries.
Was the dream you had? Was he sweaty?
He was flexing his muscles. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's real. I think they said they were playing around.
French fries and letting the gulls come to him.
and slamming their head and their long necks like the chain blades.
Ripping their wings off.
Using they have long necks, right? So use them like the chain blades. He did this. Whoa!
With the gulls. With the seagulls, that'd be amazing.
No, it would be horrifying.
Why did you get this memory? Where did it come from?
I think it was early God of War stuff, like plans. It was a dark beach. Kratos was flexing his muscles. That part's not true, but he was just running on a dark beach. And I think they were saying they wanted to mess around with open world stuff or like really early design work.
Fuck, you know what?
Of getting
that
Kratos
stuff,
to move.
Some of that stuff might be from the HD collection.
What? Ah, the fire killed me. I hit the exit door and it killed me immediately. Maybe I technically broke out of bounds during the section and was like, no, you're not.
Some of that bonus content might be from the HD collection.
This does feel like they were setting up a Manticore or like a Chimera fight. And then
I think this is a cut.
Does 2 have one? I know 3 has them as an enemy. So maybe they were gonna do something like that in here, because it's just playing boss music. Okay, just don't stand on the platforms. Gotcha.
Don't do it. Stay on the part that's that. I think they want you to stay on the. They don't want you to ruin their arena by just standing on the safe spots, or just leaving. God damn it! We made this floor move, and you're gonna fucking stand on it.
You're gonna deal with it.
Yeah, this was there. I remember hearing it. I think it was from the dev stuff, maybe in the HD collection, that this was supposed to be a larger thing. This is the end of Pandora's Temple. So the fact that it's just like a wacky arena, I don't think.
Where you fight just harpies and archers?
Yeah, like, I think they wanted it to be some kind of boss. But
it would explain why they just used boss music from the previous boss. Like, it was supposed to be a big moment.
What I don't get is why didn't they just take the Minotaur then and try to get it into the end of this area, and then just replace the Minotaur with this room earlier in the game, so that you end on it, because not ending on a boss fight is so weird.
This one's really devoid of boss fights. Was there I mean, I guess this wasn't a series where Sony said, take your time at this point yet, you know?
Yeah, they didn't know if it was going to be amazing. Although, again, they should have just looked at the napkin with the chain blade on it and just been like, yeah, take as long as you need. That's genius. Actually, if you showed me Kratos' like attack animations, I would be like, you get an extra million. You get an extra couple million, not 1 million. That would be nothing.
You get infinite time.
Here's an extra 10 million just for that these blades are gonna be huge.
You don't even need to use it for development costs. You can just keep it, dude. In fact, you should direct the 4th God of War game, because those animations are so cool. Did he direct 2?
Yes, he directed 2 and the new one.
Why, Kratos?
God of 4. Genius.
It's been there the whole time, and
It's always been there.
Yeah. We never took it. Oh, I don't like this room at all.
Yeah, it stinks. It's so aggravating.
Right, I have to. Ah!
There's no right answer. Unless you use Zeus's thing.
I'm out of magic.
Oh, man.
Yeah, how many of the people do I gotta kill before you stop it?
It's the final test.
It's taking my patience. Oh, stop.
Oh, wow. Just don't even give you health.
Spare
Might as well-
crumb.
they
Spare
might as well just
crumb.
not even giving you health.
Lisa.
That was so mean.
It should be easier though, right? This has adaptive difficulty.
Do you think? Do you think it does?
I done do. I also don't like this section at all.
What's the first game to have adaptive difficulty? Has that been a secret in the industry for a lot longer than we think?
It was brought up in the Ratchet & Clank 2 commentary. It might have been 4 that popularized it, RE4.
No, but Ratchet & Clank was 2 might have been
Ratchet-
out before RE4.
Maybe since Spyro. Maybe Insomniac made it up. I have no clue.
I believe you, because they also made up that level of detail shit.
Yeah. It was probably the gentle sex offender doing it.
Yeah. Ruining games.
He's like, this is a kid's game, so it should get easier if you're with the kids struggling.
It gets
Easier to
for
convince
me
him.
when the kids
Yeah.
struggle.
Easier to convince them. Play Smash Brothers with
Dude,
me.
Mark Cerny's so unnerving to be around. I can't tell if it's just because he's like a robot brain and I'm having like real life Uncanny Valley shit happening.
You're attributing him too much to a human. And that's where the logic fails, you know?
I gotta be like, he's just a computer with legs. Dude, when you talk about the PS5, I got so scared. Like, if you just put like a slow hum, like if you put the Jokers like from Batman or the Dark Knight movie, like that, where it's just that like constantly increasing like hum noise under him while he's talking about the PS5, it would fit so perfect.
Did you know he has 3 of these?
Like the little pump. That's a move you shouldn't even need. Is it working? Is it gonna change everything?
I think it counts as a dodge, too. The other example of difficulty balancing can be found in Xanac. Developed in 1986 by Compile.
We've been lied to from the beginning?
Don't tell me this. I changed my mind. I don't.
I was God Gamer. Right? Adaptive artificial intelligence in which the game automatically adjusts the difficulty level according to the player's skill level, rate of fire, and the ship's current defensive status. The first crash bit. No! Ishra, don't fucking look up anymore. It hurts every time.
He's just
The
making
first
shit up
Crash
now.
Bandicoot game and its sequels make use of dynamic difficulty adjustment systems, slowing down the obstacles, giving extra hit points, and adding continue points according to the player's number of that one I think I knew about. According to the game's lead designer
yeah.
Jason Rubin, the goal was to help weaker players without changing the game for the better players.
Well, I guess, yeah. They always give you an Aku Uka Uka. Aku, my bad.
They've always done that. That one's... But, see, I'd rather have that than it's secretly getting easier. Because that seems manipulative. I don't know. Like, if Miyazaki came out and was like, yeah, we've been having a difficulty slider in Dark Souls since the beginning. Like, how fucking sad would that make you to know that like you didn't actually beat any of these games? Truly.
It made me pretty sad.
Like, that would bum me out. Like, yeah, oh yeah, Sekiro actually was getting easy. You weren't getting better.
That would
You
hurt.
never learned. You
Yeah,
were
you're
always
dumb.
stupid. The game was making you feel better.
Speaking of, my next
Stop
game
it,
is gonna
killing them.
be. My next game is gonna be Sekiro. So I can beat it on like certain plebeians. That's a big claim. I don't want to make that claim.
Yeah,
actually.
you have to fight the sword guy in front of people.
Yeah. I beat it. There's an image of of man battling Zeus himself.
Fuck your stupid beard!
No, you!
No, fuck yours. Lack of beard.
Is this Jesus? Jesus picture, but fighting?
His trees are looking dope. Chelsea's becoming an expert.
Kelsey, upload one of the trees to creative endeavors. I want to see them. Or I guess just send one to me. I want to see what the trees look like, because all I have is the quick ones.
She can send the FBX, and you can open it up in Blender and be amazed. Chelsea's making trees, boy. That's like one of the most important parts of the game, actually. It's like the, in terms of models you're gonna see, these trees are gonna be like the #1 model. Look at that fucking overly designed monstrosity. I
Real
love
shit.
it.
This whole room looks really cool.
Right?
Who's this? Who this? Statues of the
Did
three gods.
Hades put abs on himself again?
Good. Well, he told him to put abs on him. And Poseidon's bald?
King.
King. Well, he chose to be bald.
Kratos, your quest is at an end. You are the first mortal to ever reach Pandora's box. There is still time to save Athens. You must bring the box back to my city and use it to kill Ares. Return to Athens, Kratos. Return and save my city.
Like, you want me to push it? Like, the whole way?
Yes. I fucking love this. Watch what they do. Grab it. You gotta just drag it. It's fucking awesome.
No way, he does
think
it.
I
He just-
swear it's one of the fucking best things in the whole game. Cause like you get to it, and you're just like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this actually?
His
And
big
they're like-
box.
They're just like, start dragging it, bitch. This is the only box pushing moment that was ever okay. I remember being like, are you fucking with me, game? And it totally is, but
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. That he's just
You
like,
must bring Pandora's box
yeah, I guess I'll just push it through
bring
the
it back to
desert.
Athens. Just bring it back to Athens, you fuck.
Alright, I guess
Alright,
so.
here we go. Took me 3 days to climb that.
It barely pushes.
It's genius. They hold it for just long enough for you to be like, are you fucking, like, what?
Are you kidding me? This is a good.
And then it's,
years, Pandora's box was at last freed of its confines. Kratos had found the means to destroy the god of war. Far away in Athens, Ares knew Kratos had succeeded in his quest.
So, little Spartan, you've recovered Zeus's precious box, but you will not live long enough to see it opened. I will see to that.
I also love
Goodbye,
this.
Spartan.
You never had a
Will
chance.
rot in the depths of Hades for all eternity.
You never had a
Began
chance
to leave
the whole time.
Kratos. His thoughts returned to that fateful night.
Oh, that's right. It didn't tell us who they
Even in
were.
Death. The memories, the visions would not fade. For how could he forget spilling the blood of his own family? A cruel trick orchestrated by the god of war.
My wife,
My wife.
child,
My wife.
how they were left in
Very nice.
You are becoming all I'd hoped you'd be, Kratos. Now, with your wife and child dead, nothing will hold you back. You'll become even
The
stronger.
ultimate Sigma male.
You will
You are
become
freed.
Death itself.
But as the flames consumed the temple, Kratos realized his true enemy was the god who once saved his life. The same god who had now taken everything from him.
Your true Sigma grind set.
From this night forward, the mark of your terrible
The
deed
mark
will
of the
be
beta
visible
will
to
be
all.
cursed on
The
you
ashes of your
forever.
wife and child will remain fastened to your skin, never to be removed.
And with that curse, all would know him for the beast he had become.
I'm sick of
His
Santa
skin
Monica
white with the
whitewashing their
ash of his
characters.
dead family. The ghost of Sparta had been born. In the end, in death, he had failed. As the minions of Ares claimed Pandora's box, Kratos' life faded, and his cursed soul was cast into the fires of Hades. And Kratos fell into the underworld, the river Styx beckoning below, the currents strong enough to carry even the strongest mortal to his eternal resting place. But Kratos had no intention of resting yet. He intended to live, to return to Earth and complete his quest.
Let go, fool! You won't drag me down to that cursed river!
There is a task left for me above. I will see it completed.
So stupid.
You again?
It's so dumb.
This game's alright. I love this. Well, I don't love this. Fuck this level. But I love that you fail. Like, I remember being a kid and like you getting stabbed and it being legitimately shocking. One, they made you push the fucking box. You did all this work, and they just fucking kill him. You never said it's a good sign of like you never had a chance. You were dumb to even try to face gods. After this, they get rid of this idea that gods are even strong. But
Well, he becomes a god, so it kind of gets even. I guess
I think,
forever.
I think after this, they like when you start just killing gods left and right in 3. I just thought they made them all too weak.
It doesn't. I guess he's weakened in each game after this because at the end of this he's the god of war, but he's
Yeah.
not. I guess he's not. Never this weak. I guess no matter what, he's just weak compared
Yeah,
to
like-
what he was as god of war. But I think in 3 you get dragged through the river Styx, which should, makes it like immortal or whatever. Gross.
Is that might be you might be thinking of Disney's Hercules rules.
You're right. No, because that's how you lose your HP. You get grabbed by the ghoulies. Well.
And they drag Donald to hell.
Yeah.
They
That's how
suck
you.
up
That's your
Donald's
Metroid
life
Prime.
essence.
It's your Metroid Prime moment in God of War 3. You fall
Oh,
off.
okay. I thought you were talking about Kingdom Hearts when you go to
No.
Hades for that one. Oh, okay. You do you get Metroid Prime? I think you're right. I think I remember now.
I know I'm right. It's the one I beat multiple times for some reason. I fought that stupid Crystal Scorpion a bunch, Matt. Never had fun doing it.
You're about to not have a lot of fun. I like this. I do like the look of this one. I like that it looks ridiculously alien to the rest of the game, as opposed to where they took it in 3, where it's just like every other area.
Is this what every human's cursed to in Greek mythology? Because this sucks. Like Norse has Valhalla, right? Where it's if you're a warrior, you get to live a good
Yeah.
afterlife.
You could eat roast beast in Valhalla or something forever.
The River Styx doesn't make a. Oh really? It was the River Styx. I guess I shouldn't believe that Google would lie to me.
You trust in Google. Don't listen to him, Google. We all have faith in you. Don't destroy us. We love you, Google.
The only thing I love more than Google is Jeff Bezos and his purchase of Twitch.tv.
Oh, I love Amazon. My favorite website. I buy many toasters on you.
Matt, you don't
I
need to
love
keep
Amazon
buying
Twitch.
toasters. They're not one-use items, Matt. I keep trying to tell you this.
They get so hot on the inside, you need to replace them, right?
Yeah. Do they make toasters yet?
Golly, gee willikers, it makes me so happy to watch Jeffy go up in his rocket ship.
I don't even care about space, but I love the idea of him being in space before me, because that's cool. He definitely earned it, and is really likable.
He said, what if I do the post service but pay less? Genius. Brilliant. Pay every worker less but make it post service. I get it. It's brilliant. I love it.
Make him work
I
more
love
and pay
Twitch.
less.
I love it.
He's so charitable. He knows that his workers don't need the money, so he gives it to himself.
Yeah, because he'll spend it better because he's so smart.
Yeah, he knows money good.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos. You're so smart and handsome, and you could grow hair.
You could definitely grow a beard. You could grow such a beard. You're definitely not weird looking. Don't even.
You don't look like a naked turtle at all.
Yeah, you don't look like that naked mole rat
Turtle
from
Man.
from Kim Possible. Not in the slightest.
You're awesome and handsome.
Yeah. You're not the snapping turtle that everyone says you are. Master Oogway.
Everyone says you are, though. I don't.
I don't,
But
and that's why you
saying
should.
it behind your back.
That's why you should make me the face of Twitch. Put me in the front page because you're so cool and handsome. And did I mention how I noticed you've been working out? It's really showing, buddy.
Yeah. You were like real saggy and gross before, but now you're like less. You're not like a somewhat less.
No, well, am I front page yet? Cause
Look at me splashing around in my little tub. Am I front page yet? Come on,
oops.
Jeffy.
Might a little nip slip there, Jeffy. Ooh, show a little cleavage.
This is my anus.
Look at
my anus. Riding inflatable orca front page. I feel like that actually would work though if I did everything. I'm gonna say those tub girls do. If I do everything the tub girl does.
Jeff
I feel like
Bezos
I
loves tub girls.
Yeah, he's a huge fan of tub girl.
Matt, you're right. This does stink.
I told you. This isn't even the worst part. But it's up there. We've gone full Crash Bandicoot.
Come on. No, I need what, 10,000, I think,
Oh, for the next.
for sword upgrade.
Yeah, you don't really need anything else.
No, I think I'm otherwise pretty good.
If there's no New Game Plus, how the fuck are you ever supposed to get the Sword of Artemis? You'd have to purposely not level up the Chaos Blade.
I know. Like it's
That's wild. I
actually
can't
impossible.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Come
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
Oh, you never played Crash Bandicoot before?
Oh my god.
Dun 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 dun.
No, it's if he can't jump for a bit after you land. Like I landed sideways and I just fell off. This part stinks. This sucks.
I'm telling you, you'll know. We'll talk about the worst thing in the entire series.
Who'd
It's
have thunk
coming
that?
up.
Who'd have thunk that hell was pretty bad?
All right. Just like we were theorizing on whether or not the game design got worse on purpose because of Pathos going crazy. Is this on purpose too, where this place sucks because it's supposed to suck?
It works as an excuse, but I would rather them just make something that's fun. You know?
I agree.
Is that controversial?
Well, at least you don't have to shoot sideways. That would be ridiculous. A ridiculous ask.
I hate that jump. Sucks. You can only jump like in the middle. You're. Oh my god!
I'm so giddy. I'm so glad that I'm not doing this. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't crazy for fucking despising this part of the game as a kid.
Yeah, it sucks. You're right. No!
Oh my god. Oh dear. My gosh. This part is anus. Look at this anus.
Yes,
Ew.
ew. This part is poo. Look at my combo, dude.
You earned those. You earned that number.
All me.
It's all you, dude.
It slowed down.
It decided that you're dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
It made itself easier. The AI has deemed you dumb.
You are stupid, Kratos. When does Kratos kill himself?
You'll see.
Okay. No! I had to scratch
Cash him.
my face. I was just thinking, I couldn't think of when it would line up in the story. Because I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to kill Ares. And those are the only two story beats in my brain. I was thinking about this during work, Matt. That's how lame my job is. I was like, when does he kill himself?
Well, point. It'll happen. Just be patient. He does. I think that's why they show the beginning, because the whole. I think you're meant to be like, wait a second, when does that actually happen?
Is it after he? Don't answer. Is it after he killed?
I'm not gonna
Ares?
tell. I'm not gonna say shit. Don't even ask. Not even like.
I'm speaking
Don't even bring it up.
aloud. I'm speaking aloud to the world. Don't even worry. Don't even fret. What is? I hope this has developer stuff. Ah. You suck, game. I hate you. You're so mean-spirited.
This is fucking mean.
I know, it's kind of awesome.
Is this like the only game that made archers effectively function like archers should?
They stay really far away.
And just kick your ass, and they become a. They like, because I'm trying to think of other video game archers, and they're usually like. They're usually just like characters that are kind of okay from a distance, that you run up and kick their ass. And here they're actually like a threat. Like an archer in like The Witcher. It's just like, oh, well, I guess you're slightly annoying. I'm going to hit you 3 times then and just instant kill you.
No, they're always placed like in a way so that they're going to be an issue in this.
Yeah.
They can easily shoot you out of the air and stuff. That would hurt your toes. Whole body's on fire.
In Greek mythology, is this his real body or like is he a ghost?
I don't know.
Are there two Kratoses right now? If he went right back to Pandora's Temple, is his? If he went, okay, God of War 3, he fights Kratos. Is there a skeleton of Kratos inside Pandora's Temple during the fight?
No, because in God of War 2, there's no corpse of Kratos in the beginning.
Okay.
Remember?
He just never has a corpse. Somehow he keeps getting away with it.
I don't know how he does it. I think in 4, it's implied if he were to actually cross the bridge, he would, like, it's his physical form in Helheim, and then he would lose it and become a spirit, is what they say. But that's a different mythology.
Yeah.
Are they going to do Egyptian mythology in Ragnarok as well?
I think you should kill every single pantheon of every god.
I
think
should...
a gen like Jaffe wanted with Jesus
with
being
3
born
wise men
and
looking down.
Kratos being one of the wise men.
I hope it was all 3 God of Wars, all different worlds.
He should lay his blades of chaos next to Jesus' manger. The 4th wise man. They're giving Jesus fucking spices, and then he lays down his.
I think it could have.
Blades of chaos.
Jaffe could have had it so all 3, because they were gonna go through Norse and Egyptian in one game, and he was just gonna fight the shit out of everybody. And I think it was gonna be 3 Kratoses of each world team up, and then they become the 3 wise men, which would have been very
That's the
funny.
single greatest stupid idea of all time. You guys were dumb for getting rid of Jaffe from this series, unless he left on his own.
I don't know. Is there a... I gotta use it. This one area is too tough for me. These archers are really hard to deal with.
Really what?
Really hard to deal with.
Oh, I thought there was a T in that.
Part?
No. T in the beginning.
These?
No. A T in the beginning of hard.
Oh. Okay.
Got it? That's what I thought you said.
Parth. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, yes. We're trying to get on Jeffy B's good side.
Jeffy B totally says it.
Absolutely, he probably says all the words. But he wants
the good
us to
ones.
sell Coca-Cola for him.
He says the good words and never bad ones. Thanks for the check.
Are you ready for one of the worst things ever?
Ew. Ew, no, dude.
I have no tips to give you. I don't know these things. I don't know how. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Because they get harder and harder.
No.
Yes. Welcome to hell. I hated these. These are the worst thing they've ever done. Not this one. I think there's a incredibly long and difficult one at the end. No. And it's the worst thing in all the God of War games.
And they put climbing in the sequels? The gall of them. Remember when Ratchet and Clank were like, we didn't have grind sections because we thought we exhausted it in 2. We couldn't do any better. They should have stopped here. With climb. They should have quit. Oh my god.
I think in the HD collection, this might we might have to just go watch like a YouTube video of all the HD collection stuff, because I think this is brought up in one of the dev like documentaries, and I think they say this area didn't have time to get play tested enough. So
Good.
that's
That's what you want to hear. Oh, get out of town.
because that's where I think they also
Oh,
mentioned Mando.
oh
Whoa.
my!
Dude, that was pretty genius.
I wish I didn't have to do it.
It feels like they're none of these blades are considered. They just sneezed onto it.
And someone was able to do it and call it a day.
Yeah, someone did it once and like, guys, it's done. It is indeed possible. They might have even gotten good at it, and that's the problem when you're deving it out.
Oh, so have the town.
This isn't even the longest one. I feel like there's one more that's super dog shit. Look at this. What is this?
Jeffy! Jeffy!
This is why he can't talk shit on Metroid Dread ever.
He lost his privileges. Oh my god, really? David Jaffe.
It just stinks. Alright, keep her steady.
Oh my god, what is his placement? How do I count for this? My god. This is the worst.
I was looking forward to this all day.
This is the worst Mario Party minigame I've ever played.
I was looking forward to this specifically all day. I was like, I can't wait till he gets to Hades.
Oh,
If you
no.
die, you go all. I think you go all the way back.
Guess I just won't die. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is so fucking mean.
Yeah, it's awesome. So fucked up. This isn't even my biggest tube.
No!
You're not supposed to be leaving Hades. It's supposed to be tough.
Why'd they make it like a... Why'd they give me a chance then?
to give you hope. So that it could be crushed.
It would work. I can't squeeze. It's God of War. I'm a large man. Did Kratos canonically go to Shovel Knight World in between 3 and 4?
Does he show? He shows up in Shovel Knight.
He's a boss in Shovel Knight. On PlayStation.
I mean, he must. When did he fight Nathan Drake? Canonically.
When the Keeper grabbed him. Took him from
And
his world.
Scorpion. And
He
Scorpion
did.
and Sub-Zero.
It made him so slow in Mortal Kombat. It was really gross.
It's because if he moved like this, he would destroy every fucking Mortal Kombat warrior. Oh
Dude,
my god,
this-
is there actually no opening?
This fucking sucks, dude.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
No, this is it. This is it. This is perfect. Exactly where I want to be. Da 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 dee da. Go cook up some Totinos.
It just keeps going. Holy fuck, dude.
Jeffy! Oh
Okay,
my.
that might have been the last one, because that one went on forever.
Whew.
It might have been just 2.
It's a big. Yeah, okay, it was just 2, but that second one just obnoxious.
That second was a doozy.
Sick Pac-Man World 2 platforms, dude. right out of it. Remember when Pac-Man goes to hell?
I wish that happened. Oh, you got 3 minutes to fight with the Blades of Artemis. Let's go.
Ooh, big hype. Oh, the spells only
yeah.
go up to 3.
Oh my god, that's right. We have to wait.
Come on, man. It's not that boring. Oh, we're max, dude.
Is it red? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Kind of like the purple more for it, but...
I don't even know. Is there any combat left?
I don't...
Jump.
It's a leap of faith. No, it might just... I could...
As the
very
wise
well.
man.
It could just be... Dude, if you fought Moses, though...
Right?
I guess he would just, like, rip a Beyblade or something. I don't know. What does Moses do? Like, he just parts the sea.
He'd part fucking Kratos in half.
Dude, what if Jesus kills you? He's one of the reasons you die, but he turns your blood into wine. You die instantly, and then you have to run through hell. You can fight the devil, dude.
Right? Jaffe was a genius.
Whoa! Oh, I thought I launched into the air. Oh, right! This sucks. It's not good.
It's not as good as Blade of Chaos. It never is. He still feels weird with his normal sword.
He looks so naked.
Yeah, it just seems wrong.
Which is weird because he always has his back exposed, but oh no, he doesn't. It's because they go on his back immediately.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this might be the last fight. So, I like the last big combat section.
The worst enemy type over and over. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Hype. Good job, David. You did great.
You sure know how to end a game.
Fire tornadoes, plagues. Dude. Let us fight.
Locusts.
Let us fight. Let
Fight
us
big
fight
bug.
Satan. Wouldn't that just be Dante's Inferno? But better.
Yeah, but shut up though. That's the post Kratos dying section though. Dante's Inferno is also a fan fiction, just like God of War is.
And it's God of War's combat.
So, yeah. Did you see that there's some copies of the book Dante's Inferno with the goofy video game art on it? And it's pretty funny.
Stop it.
It's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Or it's the Divine Comedy or whatever. I think it's Dante's something like that.
But it's the same on the inside?
It's the same on the inside, but it has the stupid cover art of Dante's Inferno.
That's incredible. I want a copy of that just to have it.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, Jeffy Bezos.
Oh,
Let's see
is
if you
this,
have it.
I hope they have the edition of the Dante. I will buy that one. I won't even read what the.
I don't need to read it. I just want it.
I just want it because it's so dumb. It might have been. I just saw a picture of a person holding it in like a bookstore, and he was like, "This is gross. What is this?" And I was like, "It's fucking awesome. That's what it is."
It's perfect.
When I saw that picture. Imagine, yeah, I read fine art. EA's Dante's Inferno. How do I get back up? It just kind of ends here. Oh. Cool. No. Get on.
Dun, dun, dun,
Da, 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 da.
Hype. You're back here, dude.
Ah, Kratos. And not a moment too soon. I only
Ben Tennyson
finished
saved you
eating
from
just
hell.
a moment ago.
It's Max.
Uncle.
Are you?
Now that is an interesting question. But for now, you must hurry. Athens needs you.
But how did you know I would?
Athena isn't the only
Shut up.
god keeping watch on you, Spartan.
Is he supposed to be like Thanatos or something?
And the
I don't know who he is. They never.
of your sins.
This is the. I don't know. He might have been something in the Jaffe version. Like of the stories. Because he doesn't come back. He's just.
Oh, it can't.
just-
Yeah, I think the prequel game Ascension uses Thanatos, but I feel like he was supposed to be the stand-in. He's the god of death, you know, and he's digging graves and stuff.
I thought that was cool too. When that all came back around, you coming through the grave. I thought that was cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. David, you did it again.
How do you keep doing it? Area's so nice, I see it twice.
Look what Ares has done. He's because trash lying around a little bit. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, you do get to use your Artemis blade some more. That's good. You earned it.
It's pretty strong. Unless these guys are just have the same health as they did earlier at the start of the game.
Yeah, maybe this is supposed to be a power trip.
Why are they hitting me so hard then if it's supposed to be a power trip?
You're not supposed to be getting hit. Did you consider that?
No, that's stupid. Oh, you know what they are, because they're the Minotaurs from the earlier, the beginning. Big power trip. Well, I don't want a power trip in this stupid sword.
Now the power trip is cool.
You get to see how much you've grown. That's pretty cool, actually.
Let David Jaffe, let Kratos meet Jesus.
Come on!
Bring him back. Give me the Jaffe cut.
Give me the 3 wise Kratos.
It's so cool. It's so stupid. It's so cool. It's so stupid. The David Jaffe story.
Everything he's ever made.
Yeah, it falls under that. Those two brackets equally. You gotta watch the endings of Twisted Metal too. They're all incredible.
Video games aren't art. David Jaffe's here to prove it. Ah! I almost died, dude. Stop! Oh, I didn't do a full circle. You're just not as good as the Blades of Chaos.
You gotta move your thumbs like you're making love to these Medusa.
They don't even give me the XP if I do it, though. They give me magic.
Who wins magic?
Melvin.
Actually, you don't even need XP anymore.
I can level up some spells. Like, I can. I don't want to. I don't even want to bother. Like, I'm not gonna use it.
You're right to make that decision. Unless you, I mean, I guess the lightning bolts, but you're almost done. And you're fighting low-level enemies now. Nice whip.
It's... Shut up. Got me, okay? I got nothing.
It's a pump fake, not a whiff.
I'm letting them think they're cool. That was for me. I just wanted to do it. Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck?
I don't care about you.
Why you like this, David?
No. The Oracle.
No way. No way.
Does she dead? No. Is that
Did
the
it
right
take like
way?
3 days to climb Pandora's temple? And then like an hour and a half to solve it?
Yeah, it's a big mountain, Matt. It's a really big mountain. Do you want... Oh, art is pretty cool. Athena! Dude, so sad. Aw.
She's still alive, you monster!
Return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens. There is no more hope. No hope.
Okay.
What'd she die of? Her fucking just midsection just explode randomly?
Lack of hope, I think, is what caused it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just causes blood everywhere.
Takes the best of us.
When, like, the elderly kind of give up and then they degrade rapidly. What
That's
happens
true, it happens.
when you don't have
I've
no
seen
hope?
it. I've caused it.
I've killed their pets and their loved ones.
I force it.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost
Kratos
souls,
so sad.
bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
You're nobody!
Kratos
Thanks, Phoenix.
returned even from the underworld.
That was perfectly
Is
timed.
this the best you can do, father?
You just heard you're a
Send
nobody.
broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
After thousands of years,
Wait, how did Kratos...
How did he is that when he tried to kill himself? I don't understand.
How did he get down there? And then taking 7 hours to climb down the cliff face.
He ran down like an insect really quick.
Just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
And he turns into a spider. Something.
It's stupid. What the fuck? You weren't lying. I thought you were
told you.
joking.
No.
Final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join
He's a spider. Get out of there. Dude, it's Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee.
It's kind of awesome, actually. He just moves like... He can't jump that good anymore. Dude, look, it's Athens.
Yeah. So seriously though, how did he get down there to open up Pandora's box?
Like an insect. Damn, he's strong though.
I'm not a killer anymore. Now let me kill you.
Look at him, dude. If I was a human on the ground seeing Kratos spin at like super fast speeds. Whoa!
So what are your thoughts on Ares being a spider?
I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure.
I don't know if I like his design, to be honest.
In general?
I don't think I really liked him as a villain.
But he's not really there.
Yeah.
Zeus is a much better one, though. I'll probably feel the same with, like, Thor and Odin in the next one. Of like, yeah, Baldur's neat, but he's kind of lame, actually, you know?
He's not even like the main villain at the end. Spoiler!
Yeah. It's a bag of dust. Gotta press the button to release ashes.
You gotta kiss him with your mistletoe arrow. It's the only way to make him feel again.
Baldur, give me smooch. No! What if
He's gonna regret those words. When you do...
No, you can defeat me, Spartan.
He's talking shit, but his health is halfway gone. Like, you're kicking his ass.
Come
Do
on.
it! Get pissed! Oh, they must be freaking out now. in the town.
They're like, he looks so fucking cool. Oh, I didn't. No.
Give Papa a hug. Say cheese, Alex.
Cheese.
Did it
Dude.
make you smile? It's supposed to. Did you? Or is that impossible?
Dude, what he just kicked my ass in one move. Oh, it's back a little bit. Okay, now I know I gotta press circle. No cheese for me. Fuck, I pressed circle!
Do you feel the rage that drives your blades, Kratos? Why do you resist me, Spartan? Advance and embrace your dead, mortal!
No!
Why can't you defeat the final boss?
Don't you fucking start with me, mister. You
You
know
defeat the boss,
why.
it's on the controller!
You're in the middle of mashing circle and then it changes suddenly. I'm not
Smash
fucking...
circle. Hit circle. Hit circle. It's easy. Hit circle. What's the
It's
problem?
actually impossible. I can't do it.
Dude, he sucked you.
Too many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos.
Weird. Why am I inside Ares?
Bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him.
First, you attack his heart.
Do you recognize this?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Your greatest
You're the one who's our Ares.
there is a chance
Out of your mind.
to do the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form.
I'm going to hurt your little feelings, God, Ghost of
Past
Sparta.
stood before him.
You call him God of War?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's me.
I'm stupid. Ignore that.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
No, it's a bunch of me.
Ares, there is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save my family.
Keep circle press to hug your family. You are my friends.
Imagine though, like the Kratos from God of War 2 or 3 having a moment where he hugs his family.
That's weird. I didn't even know this part was ever. No one brings up
the
this
game?
part. Yeah.
No. So I'm saying there was a nuance to him until 2 and 3, and then they brought it back again to the new one.
But they ignore the part that he killed his family. Oh, it's playing Save Family. That's the name of the song. Looking it up earlier. I don't even need to hug my wife.
I feel like when you do a tornado with your blades around them, you're just in just as much danger.
I'm just repeating history.
Yeah.
Is that sick fucking save?
You're gonna leave this room with piles of ashes all over your body because you're gonna keep killing them.
Give me a fucking chance to hug my family.
You're gonna come out looking like a snowman full of ashes. You keep murdering them by accident.
Give me a dang second.
Like right now. How do you... I feel like they would have got, you know, residual electricity jolting through their body.
Yeah, I don't think this wouldn't have never worked with God of War 2 and 3 Kratos. Dude's just too mad. No moment of him trying to rectify his
Even
past
him
mistakes.
like trying to be like a dad a little bit in 3, it would have just been like, it would be like, I think you're my daughter. Like he's still mad about it. Still. I can't hurt you. I see you as a daughter. Always. Woo! He's popping Kratos.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so they do use this song at a good time.
At a crucial.
But why did it play randomly in like that hole?
Shut up, though. That wasn't this song. That was a different version.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's called Save Family. Very appropriately named now. Now I know it's called that. I was like, his family dead. I don't get it. The other one's called like Zeus Power, Divine Power, Wrath or some shit. You know, I have a family!
No one kills my family but me.
Me?
Why did he pop so easy? Look at his pieces.
Boop.
You're a madman. Boop. Look at all these little Kratos pieces. Amazing. Art. Art.
Kratos had done the impossible. He had saved his family.
But not really, though.
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered. And you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
He has another sword, though.
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
It's the thing I stood on, dude.
Yeah, cool. It's all coming full
Still have
circle.
allies in Olympus, Ares. Now you will see how
Have the
strong
chains
I
never been
am.
connected to him after one?
Maybe not. I think they continue to bleed or something. Is that what's shown in the new one?
Maybe, because yeah, he still has
Yeah,
band-aids wrapped around him. Bandages, not band-aids.
This fucking dumb kid never asked him about those either. Like, why are you always bleeding from the arms?
Shit, I'm losing this power struggle. He's kicking my absolute ass.
His tug is so strong in this war.
Fuck.
Dude, you can't handle his tug.
Dude, he's impossible.
Yeah, no one ever beat this. You'll be the first.
I don't think they even played this game. The makers of this. How come when I fall Balder, I just see the cutscene and win? He's using... Dude, for real though.
Get good with this new weapon you just learned about. Oh, it's just the same. You should know these are the same animation. They're not giving you a lot when you do good. And they give Ares a shit ton when he does anything.
Oh, you got stabbed. That's quite a... Dude!
Oh, every time he hits you, he gets like a full bar. You barely get anything. It's got to show you that skill beats... He's stronger, but you got to be more skillful. It's thematic or something. It's art.
What?
Anyway, beat this spider.
No!
The secret.
Goodbye, Spartan.
Jesus Christ. Just block block more.
I'm literally holding the button the whole time.
There's the biggest fib you've ever told was right now.
Homie, if you can't cancel the animations for this one.
You are a fib man!
This
You're
is
pressing buttons. You
this
are a
is
fib.
tough, dude.
Look, you almost beat him. If you just don't get hit.
I blocked the whole time.
I mean, why did you get hurt then? Riddle me that, fib man. Fib air.
Why'd I stay in block? I wasn't holding the button. What's happening?
Look at those people running around. I never noticed that. At the end, you're gonna find out Pandora's box was just filled with regular water.
it was literally
Kratos just believed in himself.
Is that why he's 40 feet tall? It explains everything.
He just believed in himself and he grew 40 feet.
Stay hydrated, your bones will grow. Very motivating.
The classic fucking Toon Squad move.
You were 14 and beat this? You
did
said you didn't remember any part of these games, so I don't believe you beat this.
Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Got him.
God,
Good
you
job.
you did good.
Job, David. Good line. That's also pretty cool.
Kratos had done me impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Okay, bye Athens. You were
Boom.
cool.
Goodbye, rest of Athens.
Jesus.
Well, you destroyed Athens, but at least Ares didn't destroy Athens.
Oh, dude, they did keep the continuity of if you do kill a god, a
city had been
bunch of
saved.
bad shit
Would
happens.
thrive again.
Yeah.
The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
Gods of
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
abandoned me.
Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness.
God of War 2, baby.
The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans.
Oh, it was just water.
Oh, dang
Shit.
it. No! Zeus!
Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed.
It's a warp gate?
Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Let us make the dumbest decision we have ever made.
Athena's blades.
Look,
Wow.
at the golden blades. You won't use the golden blades.
But they're pretty cool, they say. You know.
Look at this flex.
Wow.
The PS2 did good this day.
It looks real. Are these the things I've killed?
Yeah.
Where's the Hydra?
Look at the chair.
What? It's awesome. You gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. That's kind of fucked up, right? To put his corpse here.
He looks goofy.
He's like
He's like shitty taxidermy.
he's like sucking his lips in. Mm.
Okay, wait. Before you sit on that,
Gosh, too
never
late.
mind.
What were you gonna ask?
Well, we'll just watch the end
that
because
point
it's silly.
Throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil,
Was that the?
they did so under the watchful eye
Is that World War
of the
II?
man who had defeated
Yeah.
God. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new god of war.
What side was Kratos on in World War II?
All of them. Congratulations, you have created World War II. Good work, soldier.
Now attempt God mode. Treasures
What's
of
the
Mount
Treasures of
Olympus.
That might be what I was thinking of. You should go back. Oh, I was like, what the
What am I looking at?
Yeah, you won. You won World War II. You're welcome. Steve Scat! Who are you? Why was his nickname Scat?
Pretty base.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What do you think of God of War 1?
I liked it. It was pretty good.
It's a good game. I mean, they're all pretty good.
Didn't have enough Kratos in it. They could have. We had more Kratos to work with. Maybe a sequel. I feel like I would be satisfied.
Are you saying that we should immediately retcon the ending of this? It turns out he was actually only a god for like 2 weeks? And not all the way up until World War II?
Someone said, we can't have Kratos be a Nazi. He absolutely would. And there's no doubt. So we gotta retcon this.
I think they should have made the sequel jump ahead to like the future or something. And Kratos comes back to fight
They
like
should-
a future Zeus.
They should have put like one soldier as Kratos in like Resistance or something. There's just one guy who's clearly Kratos to show that he's
'Cause
always
overseeing
here.
it. He's
Yeah.
always overseeing it.
That was definitely a there's Steve Scat again.
He's the
He's-
producer.
Doing a lot.
Does he know what scat means?
Steve Bloom was Ares.
He did good. It barely sounded like Steve Bloom. Yeah, Chelsea wants me, I guess, to point out for her that she called it, that it was Steve Bloom.
Did you call it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Oh, are these gonna all form Kratos' face? Yeah, I see it. I see his chin. Ooh, this is like those pictures where they have like the American flag and it has a bunch of people's faces in it. What a unique little game. That ending's wild.
Did you not know about that?
I didn't know he oversaw World War II. He didn't. His hypothetical follow-up would be him overlooking World War II.
From his
Where was
Hydra
he?
chair.
Where was he? Where was he? What side was he on with the Civil War? Was he just on the side of the winners?
He's on the side of war.
But he
is the
picks a
of war.
side.
No, he just is the war.
He will return. Okay, so David Jaffe wanted a follow-up
Yeah,
with...
but with Jesus.
What would...
Is there like a new game plus? We can go back in.
What are the
Treasures.
Learn how God of War went from a single idea to finished game.
Fuck it. Let's fucking go. I really like that blasting
God War's been
fire.
in development for about 3 years, roughly. It's
Joe
been,
the Scat Man.
A fairly lengthy pre-production.
Where the
session.
scat at?
And basically, it came from Dave Jaffe's head.
There were so many ready-made play
There's a little
mechanics and
Kratos in his
gameplay
brain.
mechanics in the Greek
There he
mythology
is!
That it was just like Medusa's head and Zeus's thunderbolts and battling Cyclopses, and that mixed with just my love of the material was like, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to do this.
His love of what?
The material.
Dave Jaffe came up to me
Is he a
and goes, "What do you think
material
about Greek
girl?"
mythology?" I was immediately intrigued by it. When they said, "Hey, we're thinking about Greek mythology for God of War," I was like, "Yeah, let's definitely do that."
That makes sense because it's the God of War.
You're dumb, Richard Foge.
The design, so it comes up with ideas.
Oh shit! Is this game about the God of War a Greek game?
It's like 1 to 10. What do you think about this idea?
God of War is our attempt to really elevate the action-adventure genre to the next level. We wanted to bring combat,
So we dumped it
exploration,
down.
navigation, puzzle solving, all of sort of the classic elements of the genre, but we wanted to bring those to
Where's
players
the
in a
fabled
fresh way, in a
napkin?
way that
I think they
haven't
show
really
it.
seen before, and also at a scope.
Do you
and
think that
level and sort of this
they like
epic feel
laminated that
we haven't gotten
napkin?
before in a game.
Hung it up?
It's hung up somewhere.
Ah.
This guy fucked up everything. You
Fucked
fucking
it
merch
up.
ass
Why-
looking ass.
Digga
You made 3 good, but
of
you
concept
could have been
art
better.
and work that went into developing all the characters and the look and feel of the game is.
This is
is
just
pretty
David-
unique.
British
I've never
David
seen so
Jaffe.
much effort put into concepting a game out, making sure that every environment is.
That guy really said, "Oh, dude, God of War though in a Greek setting. That makes that's genius."
That's my favorite. That's the dumbest thing ever spoken.
Extrapolate what I was really going for into art, amazing art. So I ended up sort of getting what I wanted, which was this high adventure, amazing fantasy setting, which was inspired by the stuff that I grew up with, the movies that I grew up watching.
Like they drew it, but like
exactly
it was
how the
basically
game
me.
ended up looking
They were
was
channeling me
you'd
through
have to ask
them
the
to
artist.
make
Yeah.
the thing that I wanted. I'm the genius.
He drew like a cartoon, like 3 circles and a body, and is like, "Make this," and they're like, "Okay, whatever." When's Charlie?
Charlie now.
The mood of the game is dark.
Hey!
The main character Kratos.
He looks so young compared to what he looked like when
disturbing
you see like behind the scenes of the new one. He's a kid.
Kratos.
Things I said
Fucking
behind my
Chad.
scene, brutal,
Chad Barlog.
nasty, violent.
God, it's so much edge.
I wrote brutal,
Antisocial.
I wrote titty, and I wrote blood.
The hardest part about making Kratos was that the storyline
There's the
wasn't
original
really
Kratos.
there yet, and so I was
Wow.
trying to create a character that didn't have that story behind him yet.
I just said, come into work and get angry and see what happens.
Jaffe, you're a terrible. You're a terrible director, Jaffe.
Just come in and get pissed. Let's see what goes down.
All right, Charlie, I'm gonna
I'm
punch
coming in,
you.
I'm gonna fucking keep poking you.
I'm gonna punch you over and over until you're just
See what
really
happens.
mad, and then
See how everybody dealt
you'll
with
be my
the
muse.
madness and chaos. The solution
There's
was
Kratos.
to sort of start stripping away everything. Every time we took away a piece of armor, every time we took away a helmet, a shield, we started seeing more
All
of this
right.
animalistic side.
There's
of
a
it.
very clear executive decision
Once we
of
got that, it was just an
Charlie.
issue of
What if you
pulling
made
it
him
down,
white though?
You know, from those 15 images, all of
I'm
which
just
felt
saying, he's very clearly a black dude in a lot of that art.
What if we just like I have the perfect solution to making him white?
He just gets the white paint tool, the big paint bucket.
God of War is our attempt to really elevate the action-adventure genre to the next level.
You already said that, David.
This is how he directs. He just says this keywords over and over. Don't make that guy a director in the future. He might do really weird things, like make Kratos hope.
To do that, we have to push the PlayStation 2 as far as
You
it possibly
shall
can go.
not.
we use a well-known art
Stig-like.
to do almost everything in our game.
When we first started the game, it was how do you create beautiful, lush environments that are high polygon count, high texture detailed, beautiful lighting, and just consistent through the game.
Damn, photoreal.
I love them talking about stuff like this on a PS2. It's really, it's adorable. With where we are now, and like God of War looks actually real. Its snow looks like unbelievably good in God of War 2018.
Actually interacts on. Any of these walls, the player can't go beyond. So this is the confines of the level. This is what, you know, what you're.
Look, it just looks like Ski Freak or Game 1.
That's what the game's running in the
I
back.
call that. I dead named it.
I turn the sheet off.
I don't know what to call it now.
Now you can see there's actual artwork associated with that.
Dude, okay, real talk, Dorgo. I didn't play FF7 until like 2 years ago. It's still pretty cool when mid pre-rendered game cuts like background. It like looks up at.
Oh, and it moves.
Yeah,
it switches to a little movie.
That's cool still.
Oh, okay, it's a vast world. You know, it's really big world out there.
God of War is it's gonna.
I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it in 2011. I'm gonna make Kratos hope. Make him a good
and
guy.
You can't stop because I'm 7'2".
I don't think that there's any other PlayStation game that achieves that.
He's actually a big cave troll.
Yeah. You battle him.
You have to grab his eyelids and attack the.
Oh, they did use a lot of motion capture. Who did all the Kratos shit then?
They had to take a lot of creative liberty, right?
Pose that every single animation derives from. When I'm starting to move like this.
FF8 does that a ton. Yeah, but
it's Corey's.
I'm not gonna play FF8 though.
Maybe even
this is Corey and his element.
I'll take your word for it.
Getting the timing for things and then building out from the pelvis. So get the pelvis motion right, then get the chest involved with the pelvis, and maybe start with the arms. Come back with the legs, then finish with the head and the fingers. So sort of whittling down until I get to that.
He's right. That's how you do it.
You start with like one big part and one big.
You start big chunky, then go to key poses, and then you slowly work into the littler details.
Guy to move, and that's how nasty we want him to be. And it's weird because when we.
Oh, that's cool. I imagine it's easier now. I don't know if tweening was as easy back then.
We actually ended up with only 2 or 3 movies. That really obscure films too, that really, when you saw it, you were like, oh my god, that is just some nasty stuff.
I saw those. I played this.
There's been quite a few gameplay design sessions or meetings with the animators where it's extremely...
This guy's adult.
My setup situation.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Richard Doge is the big dolt.
So that they can be placed in levels and go around. Is this big cartoony shaped, very bright arena, and it's just a big wide open space. And I put the guys in that, and
they like fight. It's fucking sweet.
They like fight. Like I press the buttons on my.
PS2. Dude, when I put the square in a square hole, and it's fucking mind blowing.
It fits. It fits. It just works.
We obsessed over it. I pissed off everybody. The animations aren't brutal enough. The art's not brutal enough. There's not enough.
I killed my family just like Kratos. I wanted to really be him.
Go nuts and feel that sense of.
I feel like Corey and David Jaffe are actually the same person.
One had a kid and the other played Metroid. Which one's the worst option? I don't know.
Really hammering the quality and trying to get it to be as top notch as.
Dude, he's getting more and more tired. You can tell he's pulling so much weight. Because you have like Richard Doge, who's like a fucking
He's
Dumbo.
like he's running around the room with like a stick in his hand, pretending to fight.
Supposed to have been since the very beginning.
I'm making games. Dude, my best line in here is when I found out God of War was gonna have Greek mythology. I was like, that's so cool.
Oh my god.
That's so perfect.
And then David Jaffe's just writing circles and with keywords of like visceral, brutal.
This game is built by Cory Barlog and Charlie Wen. Let's be real.
God of War, from a
Absolutely.
production perspective, has been extremely challenging. There's a number of areas that, you know, we've really been pressed time, money, resources.
I can absolutely see why Cory Barlog took the directorial spot.
And
Yeah.
there was this
He's
anger, I
basically
guess, that
doing
built
most
up
of it.
inside of me that I think I really transferred over to Kratos, and I look at Kratos now and it's like, that's me.
He's a psycho. He's an actual madman.
You're like
multiple
twins.
times during the day. It's one of those. It's a great highlight.
Dude, he's fucking
I'm so
drained.
exhausted.
Throughout the day, we get very upset with each other and unhappy with each other.
Me and
And
Charlie are carrying this whole project.
Oh my
Please
God.
save me.
I hope Charlie
I'm
One's
always the
doing
guy
good
that
work.
the engineers want to
Still.
struggle because I try to absolutely push this
I
engine.
wonder if he's over art because of shit like this.
Because David Jaffe took all the credit for all of his work.
Beating the shit out of other workers has, you know, occasionally.
I don't even know what this
We have not actually
what
had
this
any
third
fistfights
Jaffe is
in the
doing.
game yet.
No, fistfights certainly aren't allowed in a professional environment.
They literally just talk about how they want to
Get into a
punch
physical
David
fight.
Jaffe.
It's going to happen in the next 3 months. We're going into the most stressful time of making a game, which is the alpha beta process.
I'm the alpha.
Literally, Cory Barlog, the alpha, versus David Jaffe, the beta.
So we're an hour
Now
from
I
alpha.
understand.
Nothing's tuned and nothing's finished.
What I am is tired.
Tired and.
Oh, everyone was probably so fucking crunched.
David Jaffe's like, I'm well slept.
I went home.
I'm awake.
There are a couple of big bugs that people are working on. If we don't get them by 7, then we'll get them done by 8 or 9 or 10.
Three years and we're almost done. Light at the end of the tunnel.
Damn, even this took 3 years.
An hour away from being able to say, at least we have a game.
I'm telling you, dude.
That's long
it's
for a
gonna be out by
PS2
March.
game.
Playtesting is fantastically important.
Like
and
Ratchet
this
and
is the
Clank
first
2 and 3
game
had to be made in like a
really
year.
Gone to town on the playtesting while the game has been in development.
Those did have a bit more of a framework, though, I imagine.
Is that the first Let's Player?
From the local colleges.
Is that Ben Shapiro?
And, we'll sit them
What is
down
that
in front
guy?
of the latest version of whatever level we've been building, and we'll watch them play it, and we'll notice all of the things that they don't do right.
Oh,
all the
explain
times that they
Hades
can't
to me
find a way
then.
to solve a puzzle
What
because
happened
they've
there?
highlighted it well enough, or
It
if
was
they can't see
fucking
the
that
door
other
in
dude.
the
It's the
background, then
dudes.
we'll add an extra
I think
lighting
that
so
guy,
it's
the
highlighted.
dipshits,
It's
is
really
he's the
kind of
level
like
designer.
Making, you know, it's like making a movie.
I just put the guys there and they fight.
At the beginning of the project, we decided we were going to build a playtesting room in our office, and that has proved to be a very good decision.
There's our huge
It's full of Legos.
So good to be one of the big titles this year, so hopefully it'll get some attention that we think it deserves.
Imagine the smell of David Jaffe right now. What is that fucking Kratos?
He's so smug.
Did you see the no-neck Kratos?
I think he's looking up. I think that was
Okay,
a statue where he's
sure.
looking up.
Whatever.
Most impressive
That's
PS.
a bad taxidermy. Once again.
whether
No!
you-
No!
Can't deny the power of
What was
being
that?
by passionate people.
God of War is a game that
Have my strong
people
hand.
can play and have a really fun experience.
You should play God of War because it'll get you laid.
This is the
Face King!
God of War is
What a dipshit.
He's really stupid. You
Amazing.
see the trailers? Press X. What's trailer? Okay, trailer 1.
Was this on TV? I wonder. Or was this like on G4?
This might have been. Might be E3.
Legions of undead soldiers.
It's that guy. Were you around for this guy's voice?
Nah.
The movie trailer guy? This is probably before your
I was
time.
around for everyone parodying him.
Okay.
Are no match for the fury of one vengeful warrior.
Cut away, cut away.
God of War.
I don't remember that one. At all.
2005's pretty late in the game too. You said the PS3 was out by God of War 2, right?
Yeah, I think when God of War came out, like the PS2 was either just came out or right around the corner.
Coward turns away, but a brave man's choice is danger. Euripides.
Euripides balls.
Euripides nuts.
Euripides ass.
Allowed him to survive.
Both trailers sucked for this game.
Time of despair.
How do I even want to buy this?
Thank God X-Play existed, dude.
Yeah, it's probably something I saw. Yeah, I probably saw a lot of this on G4 and got it.
Is to master the powers granted him by the gods of Olympus. Medusa's gaze.
Whoa.
Zeus's fury.
Dude, they're showing the stinkers.
Look at that juggling. Wait,
You'll never use
show the best
this.
one.
Poseidon's rage.
There we go.
Blade of Artemis. The epic adventure
Swimming.
of conquest.
Swimming in this horn.
Destiny. And revenge.
Whoa. Look at that. That looks fun.
God of War.
He killed me.
Can't wait till March.
Oh, that's good. I'm so hyped. Look at that base logo. Deleted levels. Fuck it, all of them.
Our sort of batch of things
Let's
that
go.
we didn't get to see. That some of them I'm glad you didn't, and some of them I wish you would have, time permitting, but it wasn't.
There he is.
Here we go.
Ew.
This is actually this. Now this wasn't a deleted level. This was the prototype that the team put together.
They reused that sword.
This is, but you know, 3
in
years
one of the
ago.
The guy's
And,
son's corpses.
It was really just
that
to
sword's
give
there.
the basic mechanics, not even tuned or anything, but you know, you could run. You
When
could
I was
swim,
like, that
you
looks
could
like Sir
swing,
Daniel's Fortescue
and,
shit.
If you look at
did
this
play
level
as
a
Sir
little
Daniel
bit,
Fortescue.
you'll see we certainly didn't reuse any of the main art, but you'll see kind of like that shot.
All right, we
there is
decided
sort
we
of
started
a
off making a really
precursor
shitty
to some of
game,
the shots we have in the
and
game.
then it just got way better
The
over
rope swing
time.
mechanic, and a lot of this, so you'll recognize if you've played the game and remembered the game. You'll recognize some of the level.
Give us
where
the
you pull
real
into
David
Athens
Jaffe
at first.
cut.
This bottom
Give us
section
this
is
one.
based on that.
Oh, hey, look.
And the whole cliff
has
that you
Icarus.
can actually just sort of rip these out.
It has
directly from
I guess they had the
demo.
idea
Party
for
over here.
And
they had the
built
idea
cliffs
for
along the
Icarus
cliffs of
wings
Madness
in
or the
this
cliffs of
one.
Oh, that
Insanity
early?
we ended up
They cut
calling
it.
God, it's amazing to see this little guy running around. He looks so.
Dude, he's just
not
fucking
like
Arthur
Kratos.
from Ghosts and Goblins.
That guy there was the original Cyclops who's dying, who just never really looked like a Cyclops. He just looked like a big guy with a stick. And then this was the room, the only room that we built that was like the final.
Why does this look like it's on
room, and Everything
PS3?
else was kind of rough, and I remember seeing this and going,
What?
Like the environments.
Everybody saw this and said, "Man, this looks awesome." And then we were like, "Yeah, but how in the?"
This must have been
hell
something
are
they
we
made
gonna
on
get,
PC only,
you know,
'cause it
all the
doesn't look
levels
like
in the
stuff
game
the
looking
PS2
as good
could
as
do.
that, and
Besides
I
the
don't know if we
animations
ended up
are
getting
dog
them all
shit.
looking as good as that, but
Yeah,
I think we
PS2
came a
could
lot
never do
closer than
this.
I thought we would. This level's pretty cool.
Choco
this was
Mountain.
our test level for the
Choco
Icarus
Castle.
wing. So when Icarus and Daedalus, the Icarus story where he flew too close to the sun with the wings that he had made, and the wax melted and he fell to his death. That was sort of the inspiration for the
Dude, I
mechanic.
would love
And
this
I
God
still
of
love
War.
this. I absolutely wish this had made it in
Revenge. A
just
warrior's
really
journey
time and going, you know
is
what, let's
best
focus, let's
served
get our fighting
cold.
really good, and let's get our platforming
It's him
better,
running
and
around
let's
with
get our
these big
puzzles
giant-
working,
these
and
big old
maybe we can come
spikes.
back to this,
Yeah.
as is often the case. You just never have the chance to. So I'd love to see something like this, in future.
I would
God of War
too. Make
titles. And I
make
think
it
it's
the
a
original
great-
God of War.
It's just fun. I mean, it's fun to fly around. And what was cool about this is it wasn't just a flying level. It was, you could land and you could walk around, and it was a seamless experience versus, now it's time for the flying level. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I look at this now and I'm like, damn, we should have gotten that in. Would have been awesome.
I agree.
These are the original Harpies. They were a lot bigger. They still read better. They look awesome, but we just realized we needed more of like a bat-like, small, like little
Weird blue
annoyance
Kratos.
enemy.
Yeah, it's weird,
these guys
right?
played like the skeletons, basically flying versions
It
of the
looks so
skeletons.
wrong.
And
Like, it looks
there
so
just
much
wasn't
worse
much of a
somehow.
difference in
And I love
gameplay,
blue
so we ended up kind of shrinking
more than
it down
anything
and
else in
making
the
them
whole
bats.
world.
And this was what we called the Mounting the Titan
I think
level,
white
which
and
is
red work
Kratos, the
better.
giant Titan in the desert.
Just as a combination
And
of
sadly,
colors.
right now, the only way you get on the Titan is through a movie. And
Oh, is that
originally
Kratos
this was how
in
it
the
was gonna be.
background?
You see this big thing, it's like a big watermelon in the background. That's actually Kratos. And Tobin, the designer, he's got him kind of moving towards the player, and those things that are falling are like mountains that are crumbling.
This
and
would have
stuff.
been
So it's kinda
wild
like
if this
Kratos
ended up in the
is
actual
rushing towards
game.
the player, crawling, and you're trying to run ahead of him in these platforming sections, so that you can ultimately jump onto the structure that's.
Then
on
we
his back, and
realized
that'll
this
lead
is
you
way
up to
too
the
much like
temple.
Crash Bandicoot.
And I still
There's
love
too
that
much
idea.
Crash
I
Bandicoot
really,
shit in this
really wish
game.
we could have done it. And it was just, we showed this to the tech guys, and we showed it to the artists, and they were just like, dude.
Everything is something
that's
Jaffe
gonna take
really
forever.
wanted, and they had to get rid of.
Was the original boss. There was a boss that originally, look at that, that's awesome. That originally guarded Pandora's box, and again,
Told
we just
you.
didn't have time. And I know
This is-
it's
I
lame
remembered that
that's
for
the one thing I
fucking
regret about the
20
Pandora design,
years.
is that there are no bosses that guard the box. You have the Minotaur boss down below.
Is it a
and then you've got
giant
this conveyor
harpy?
belt section, and that's kind of it.
Or is that
And
a
we just
placeholder?
ran out
Yeah,
of time.
okay.
This was
Damn.
pretty cool. It was.
That would have been awesome.
You know, you had this moving platform up
Charlie
top,
Wen-
you had this giant
Charlie
kind of
Wen,
harpy
once
So much
again.
fucking
vulture
weight.
in the center that was guarding the box. And she had these eggs scattered all around the level, and in order to sort of entice her to fly around, you'd have to go find her eggs and break the eggs, and you'd kind of take the little baby birds inside, and you'd kind of carry them around and use them as bait. And again, not only was it kind of a cool
Like
mechanic
Flicky.
because you were slower as you carried
Dude,
these things
Baby
around.
Jaffe's is
But
weirdo.
also, I think it really helped with the character of Kratos. I mean, here he is, you know.
You
cracking
said
open
Kratos
eggs
would
and
sit on the
ripping out
egg
little
and
infant birds and
nurse
using them
it
for his own,
and bring it back to
his
life.
own
It'd take
desires,
weeks
and
in
really
real time.
pissing off
I had
this mama
crazy
bird, I
ideas
thought
for
was
God
pretty
of
cool.
War.
So here's just another quick idea. These are just almost like little sketches for levels, you know, where you have a big open environment, and then you've got the walls come down and it becomes a maze, and you either do something and the walls come back up, or it's on a timer. I mean, we did tons of these things, you know, where I'd have an idea or a designer would have an idea, and it was like, you know, try something like this. So this level is actually a level that we
Dude,
went
come
so
on,
far
it's
as that
literally
we showed
Crash
the press,
Bandicoot.
We got it in magazines, and this was really a hard cut for us to make, and especially for me to make. I love the mechanic of it, and I love the platforming and the concept. And the concept was that you're
This looks
riding
like
this elevator.
almost done.
And
He said
you
that it
know,
was
if you
shown
get
off in
knocked
magazines and
off,
stuff.
Obviously,
Oh,
you'll
wow.
die. And if you get off the elevator, the idea was it was going to originally be being chased by this massive sandstorm. And the elevator was really the only thing. It was sort of a magical elevator that protected you from the sand. And if you got off the elevator would bypass you, and the sandstorm would engulf you and kill you. And the two things we didn't have time to do is we didn't have time to tune it, and we didn't have time to build the sandstorm. But what I loved was this whole idea of, you know, getting off the elevator and having to catch back up with it.
This sounds awful.
So, you know, you'd have these little forks. in
I
the
hate
road,
this
and
shit.
Either you'd be forced.
Oh,
you know,
auto
coming up, you'd be
scroller.
forced
Fuck
to get
yeah,
off the
that's what I
elevator,
want, David.
Or you could choose different paths. And if you took one
You're
path,
a
it was more
psycho.
combat heavy. One path was more.
He just
platform
wrote
heavy.
Darude
As you can see, I mean,
Sandstorm.
we had this pretty
That
much
was
finished from the
what
standpoint
they
of,
made.
the art and the setup. But we
You gotta
were
run
missing
from
Why
the
are
road.
designers so like into
tuning
auto
time to really make
scrollers,
this fun,
escort
and so it ended
missions,
up
and
getting
sewer
cut.
levels?
This I love. This was great. This is great. I love this for the elevator. Now it gets smaller. I guess we talked about putting this in the actual. See, they suck. Whoever played this couldn't keep up with the elevator, but that was the whole idea.
Oh yeah, it was their fault that
Trying to
your
keep up with the
shitty idea
elevator.
was,
So it's
was
tough.
bad.
It's really
Didn't
tough
look
when you have
good.
to cut ideas that you're really passionate about. out
I
of
don't
the
like
game,
I don't like
but,
auto scrollers.
You do so you can make the other
No,
ideas
nobody
that you do
does.
have in the game shine even
I hope
brighter.
David Jaffe.
So
This is another
it's
favorite
sort
of
a
mine. It was going to be a
constant
sewer
process, or it's a
in the
constant
middle.
aspect of
There's
the
a part where you
process that's just a
escort
really
the
tough
baby
thing that
birds
you
from
go through,
earlier, and if one
I
of them
think it's
dies,
worth
you
it
have to
'cause it makes
restart the whole
overall
game.
product better.
And they have you get hit like one time and they die.
See how Kratos was designed and created. Heroic possibilities.
Charlie Wen.
Show the napkin, show the nap.
Some of the earlier characters that had been played around with, some of them again just didn't feel right for the time period. Some of them either felt overdressed or felt too fantasy. A lot of the concepts too got very detailed. There were lots of flowing things, and there were
I'd
lots
play
of
every
hair,
one of
and
these
there was
games
lots
so far.
of
So
things
far,
that
they're
if we
all
had to
solid
just
designs.
model it,
Yeah.
it probably would.
That one might be the weakest.
A little bit tougher.
Oh, the big
off.
chunky
There was
big
one
hands and
arms and
feet.
I
legs.
remember when I first saw it that had
Look
kind
at
of
that though.
Right?
Almost kind of a
Pretty
tribal
sick.
But there's no chain
feel
blades,
to it.
so he
like
can
the
fuck
Predator.
himself.
African feel to it, which I thought was pretty cool. Didn't say Greek, but at the same time when I looked at that, I thought that would be a pretty cool character to work with.
We
No.
went through images of the lone wolf kind of character.
Charlie, no, don't put a baby in there.
A little baby or a dog on his back. So just to kind of give something
You
different.
were the
that
chosen
fit
one.
And something that you can.
Charlie,
relate to.
no.
Not you.
One of the original concepts behind the hero for God of War was to come up with a guy who was his whole face was encased in a mask, and we thought that going with a mask would be, being able to paint his face in broader strokes.
It's awesome.
That when you were playing the game, he still had a lot of personality.
Wind
you could
Waker
still sort of
character, that's
read
why.
that when you saw the mask. But
Yeah.
when we actually got it in the game, it ended up feeling very soulless, and it didn't feel like the guy had a personality.
That was always one of the big elements that we were dealing with. And it was difficult because, we would often hear, "It's not Greek enough," and we're like, "What does that mean?" I'm using a
And then we made him white. They were
sometimes
like,
we would
"Oh,
use-
it's
we would
perfect
take it
now."
Right from a Greek.
Look at his fucking
Look at
chin.
that! Look at that dude!
But I think what we really started seeing was, okay, no, it's not Greek enough according to what the general public knows, and that's kind of what we had to go towards.
These are again very traditional. Some of these were very traditional kind of Greek images, and again, the more traditional it got, the more armor we put on him, the more he lost his individualism.
Every time we put something on, Dave felt like, he doesn't look brutal anymore. And we started realizing brutal also kind of related to the primal part of him, and so we did spend a lot of time going through that, but in the end we ended up still taking his clothes off.
Who drew the napkin?
What we went with, so.
When I first saw this from Charlie, it was the first time that I really saw the brutal nature and the violent nature and the sort of the animalistic quality that would really become the foundation for Kratos. And I think starting to see these images was just like sort of confirmation that this idea could really work. And instead of giving him a traditional sword, going with these sort of chain blades.
When Charlie drew
was
this,
gonna be
I
much
knew
more
my idea
dynamic
was
and
good.
fluid and really fun to play with. The main goal for the character in the game was always to create someone that looked really brutal and really nasty and really violent. Instead of sort of going down the traditional route of a iconic Greek hero with the plume helmet and the skirt and the toga and the sandals, we wanted someone who really made the player feel like he was being able to unleash his dark side. So the idea was always,
Oh my God, Jaffe.
Did you feel like you unleashed your dark side
and impulsive
when
and
you
nasty,
hit
and
square?
That desire
No.
always superseded sort of historical accuracy.
It's pretty
So
cool,
when you look
though.
at
It
this
did
guy
feel
who may
good.
not totally feel at home in ancient Greece from a costume standpoint. I think he achieves the greater purpose.
Charlie,
Oh,
take
he has
his
no facial hair in that.
It's
Look
weird.
fucked
It was
up.
weird.
Then we made Dave Bautista,
unleash the nasty
and we're
fantasies
like,
they have in
done. It's cool.
Done, easy. Should have just based it on that from the beginning.
I swear to God, there's a fucking. At some point, there's a napkin.
See 3D models that did not make it into the game.
I swear there's a napkin. Did I fucking formulate this napkin from nothing?
Welcome to the character graveyard. This is where all of God of War's rejected characters go to die. It's R2 on each character to learn more about them. Press the select button and turn to treasures. Centaur original design. I usually wanted the Centaur to really
Do an Alex flip? I don't know.
To be a hellish, nightmarish style creature. In this first design, you can see he's wearing a tribal war mask. He also has all of his skin stripped off, so you can just see the tendons, meat, and veins. But, as you can see, we just didn't have the texture resolution to pull this idea off. Instead of being creepy and nasty, it looks muddy and unfinished, so we ended up scrapping the idea.
Oh, that's cool. They're like, we don't like this because it just doesn't look good enough.
Yeah, because I didn't get what they were going for.
I wonder why they cut the goofy fucking Cyclops.
He's awesome, though.
Hey!
Frogman. So our first pass at the Cyclops, we scrapped it because, as you can see, it sort of looked like a frog. It was a totally non-threatening design, and I'm glad we killed it.
What the fuck?
I like it, though. Are you telling me this is better? Red Eye. We were having a hard time getting the single eye of the Cyclops models to read. It was really hard for players to see that the model only had one eye, so this model was an attempt to bring the single eye concept to the attention of players. However, this attempt fell short. It just looked goofy. It kind of sucks that even our final Cyclops, the one in the game now, still doesn't really look like it just has one eye. That's true, because you asked the question, is it even a Cyclops?
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Ah, well, maybe next time. Human face. I really like this guy. It creeps me out because it looks like a human face stuck onto this beastly body. The thing is, it didn't really fit the vibe of the game. Instead, this Cyclops came across as sad and human, and I actually felt sorry for it.
I actually like that design.
Pretty fun. Get me out of here.
Dude, is this just Cyclops designs?
I guess they struggled a lot on him. This guy felt too cartoony for the game. This version is more like a character you'd see in a T-rated platformer. Then you made the most T-rated platformer video game ever. This is all Cyclops. Action figure. This version was pretty neat, but it was just too cartoony. It felt like a toy. Skulls in the chest made it feel like one of the accessories you get when you buy an action figure.
This is very open and honest.
Pretty cool. I wish all games had kind of this. Now this guy was nasty. I still think he was pretty cool. Looking at him now, I'm wondering why we didn't use him. I'm sure there was a good reason, but I just can't recall.
I was to say he's awesome.
Sure, the eye looks bad, but that could have been fixed. But the body texture is really cool. Better keep this guy in mind for future projects. He's great.
He's Sweet Tooth now. That's going forward.
Excuse me.
Who are you? Is this the final Cyclops?
Kratos
design?
version 1, giant in a diaper. This was a placeholder of the hero. We needed something to put in the game while we were still locking the design of Kratos.
I'm slipping.
Massive. They're real. They're photoreal. The model is always meant to be a throwaway model. But even so, I have no clue why the artist chose to model a fat guy wearing a diaper.
Long days.
If Kratos only knew what he looked like way back when, they probably based it off of you, Jaffe. Just throwing it out there. Medieval warrior. This model looked too medieval for the ancient Greek setting. Still, I like this guy. I think he's kind of cool. Something very heroic about him that works for me.
He's Arthur. Oh, they made him!
Yeah, they made Dreadlock Kratos. He's cool. Our first art director.
I wonder how far into the game then he got before they scrapped him. Because this looks like completely finished.
Yeah. Our first art director wanted this to be the hero. I could tell he was... Oh, did they replace him with Charlie Wen? Design,
Maybe.
so I tried to support it, but it just didn't sit well with me. This model's not brutal enough, not vicious enough to be the star of God of War. I'm glad we changed it, even though I think it pissed off the art director.
It's just so weirdly
weirdly open.
Yeah.
Sigma.
And then
Sigma Chad Kratos. Look at that face. Full armor Kratos. This is my favorite design for Kratos. We could use it however. I think that's what...
This is what he kind of looked like in the beginning of 2.
Yeah, that's what his breastplate looks like in 2. We could not use it, however, because there was too much detail in the armor. When we put this in the game, amid the detailed background, the hero did not look very good. Maybe if we make another Kratos game on more powerful hardware, we can use this cool outfit and it will look better on newer technology. You even gave him...
This is really what Kratos was. That's the real Kratos. The one you're playing as is the secondary one that had to be put in afterwards when they couldn't pull off cool Kratos.
And they went purple.
But he's just that guy from fucking Mortal Kombat 4. Is who they actually made.
His face is goofy.
He looks like looks a little like Bruce Willis. Might be the bald though.
Blue tattoo. Ugh, hang on. I want to move. Get a better angle.
That's all you get.
This was almost the final Kratos design. I really wanted red tattoos with white skin, but we felt that color scheme was too cliche, so we decided on blue. It was blue for a while, but I just could not live with it. My gut said red tattoos were the way to go.
He's right.
Looking at it now, I'm glad I was smart. I'm glad we changed it, as I like the red tattoos much better.
He's right. He's correct.
Yeah.
He's 1,000% right.
Medusa version 1, quintuple feet. The main thing to notice is her feet. In the final game, she has no feet. Just a tail. Animating 5 feet slithering all around just proved to be too much. Also note that this character has nipples. She was created at the start of the game, and all the female monsters had nipples. And the Cyclops even had a penis. I really wanted the monsters to come off like wild animals, like things you would see at the zoo. So I thought those elements helped. End of the day, we got to keep the nipples, but we lost the penis on the Cyclops. Poor Cyclops.
It's a skeleton. You've seen these.
Inspired by the action-adventure movies many of us grew up with. This was our first skeleton, zombie, undead soldier end of the day. End of the day, we felt this was just too plain of a design for today's audience. It was a hard call, as this simpler design really resonated with those who had grown up with the adventure flicks of the 1970s. We wanted God of War's characters to be more original, so we scrapped the idea.
You think they were going to go for like a Jason and the Argonauts kind of vibe to the whole thing?
Maybe. I mean, if you look at something like that the Spartan, and then even the cooler, the dreadlocks Kratos would probably also fit with the skeleton and stuff.
Oh, Quan Chi is who they almost made with that armor.
Yeah.
It's just like Quan Chi.
A really great helmet head, a really great design. I love the skeleton head and how the bone itself is shaped like a Roman Greek helmet. In the end, cool as the design was, it did not look all that good when we got 5 to 8 of these guys on screen. So we went with something simpler.
Oh, the frame rate. Damn.
They were too complex. I mean, when you get 5 or 8 of the undead soldiers, they're like the most simple looking things ever.
Can you attack in here? Ew, old blades.
Yeah. Turn to treasures.
These are neat. Why does every game not have this? Challenge of the gods.
10 rings, 10 challenges. Can you make it to the end?
Titan? Additional costumes? What is this stuff?
Discover the secret. Beat God
I
mode.
know what that secret message thing was. I know how to get it. I don't know how long it takes though.
How do you get it?
Can you go? You have to go back to the Mount Olympus. I don't know if you can get there. I don't know how long this takes. You have to like attack the statues for a bit. And they break. And I think it equals a phone number you can call. And then Kratos... I think Kratos is on the phone. And he says something like, the gods of Olympus have abandoned me, probably.
No, I think he thanks you.
Thank you so much for playing my game. I'm gonna pee. I remember that number. You remember it too? I think it was something I saw on like G4. I don't know how long something like this takes though. You know which move you really need to do. Oh, that one was good too. Yes.
I think this is...
Man, I would have never figured this out on my own. And then I don't know what that challenge of the gods is or any of that.
There are a bunch
stuff.
of tough trials.
I don't even know if you really want to do that.
No.
Okay.
You think the number is still
God
active?
mode, does God mode just let you use the Blades of Athena the whole time? Because that'd be cool, because I forgot. I didn't know if there was a way you actually get to use these things. It's like I forgot about God mode. Chelsea, look up the napkin drawing. I must know if I did. I'm pretty sure I did not formulate that from nothing. I don't know. Maybe there's something else to this. Is there no napkin? Where did I learn that then? Chelsea just told me that the Kratos story about the napkin is a fake story. I was fibbed to. Did you tell me this as a child?
No. No, I just know the Sonic one was on a napkin.
It's a fake story. I fell for it. I was bamboozled. I was caught up in like how great that story is. I just wanted to believe the story. Whoa. I guess you don't break it?
I don't know. Look it up.
I can't. There's the beans all over the... Never mind. Now what?
Now I get to work on Ares.
Oh, it takes too long.
Was this how you unlock both secret messages?
Same time. Do you read it now? Maybe you read the...
No, that part's it's gone.
Don't sit. You'll cause World War II again. This statue's literally just like a T-pose model. Look at the back arm. Like he's actually in just default posing. It must be good to be a game director because you could just take all the credit for everything.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Sounds like.
Yeah.
We gotta hire people just so we can
take other ideas and say they're mine. Ah, yes. This was what I was thinking exactly, and definitely had nothing to do with it. You were just channeling my energy. Thank you. Make him more brutal. What does that mean? I don't know. Just make him more brutal. I'll know when you draw it what I meant. Bye-bye.
We're gonna start too? Nah. We're gonna play maybe some multiverses or something? I don't know.
Yes. I'm gonna pee.
Gotta
Seems like
pee,
it's
though.
good. It's good. Actually, I gotta turn on multiverses a while. I will be the one on screen for multiverses.
It's better result in a secret
In a
message.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
It probably is the phone even active still?
You gonna call it?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
It's never. Oh my god. At this point, it's like maybe. Does it need to go on for this long? Like, it's obvious you're on to something.
Well, what
Why
if you
is it gotta
chose
be like 1,000 hits?
What if you chose Ares first?
It's just like why make it this long? What are you trying to like? Why has it got to be this secret? It's just a PS2 game, guys. It doesn't have to be this deep of a secret. It had. No, it didn't happen. I just heard it.
Because you're doing it wrong?
Now solve that. Because you're not allowed to have this secret. I don't know how. Just call. You found our Easter egg.
Okay.
Now what will you do with it?
That fish place. That pad place. Legoshi. Let me just bring it up quick.
Okay.
I'll just play the audio.
You're
Secret
I'm gonna
message
go pee.
1 and
Don't
2.
play the secret message yet.
All right, I got them both up. I'll share them. I'll share the screen with you then. I'm gonna pee too.
I'm gonna pee after these messages or after this piss.
Right
you hear
back.
Kratos' secret phone call. Don't look it up yourself and spoil it. It won't be as good when you hear it, but when we hear it, it'll be great. Da da da. Is Alex back? Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da da.
Kratos. Eos. Okay, stop sending that to you.
Let me see the. It's probably just audio. I don't know what you got to send to me.
You won't hear it.
You're right. It's true.
All right, big secret message time.
Okay, hold on. Watch stream. All right. Chris is calling.
Oh, it's
By the
God,
gods, you've done it. Somehow you found your way here to me. I offer you my congratulations and my respect. Together, we shall conquer the perils that lay before us, and we shall always...
Kratos, dude, they did it. They found our Easter egg.
Who are you?
It's me, David Jaffe. I directed the game.
What game?
Your game, God of War?
Go away or I'll...
Dude, don't you get it? These guys, they spent all that time breaking those statues. I mean, they must have taken, like, forever. And then they figured out the whole secret code thing.
I do not know what you are talking about.
We hid this secret pretty damn deep, huh, Kratos?
If I kill you, I will get health orbs.
But wait. If you got the secret from the net or a magazine, then actually you kind of suck. I mean, work for it a bit, right, Kratos? Actually, can I call you
Shut the fuck
Krat?
up, David. You can't shoot diagonally, you fuck.
Hey, don't you hate it when they get the codes off the net?
Figured it out
So
already.
lazy. Hey, say, Krat, what are you so pale for?
I am serious.
You know, up close, you actually look kind of pasty, if you don't mind me saying. It's kind of gross.
All right, that's it!
Jeez, Krat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come and hurt us! We gotta make the sequel!
He was worse than a screeching harpy. As I was saying, You have found the secret. You have done well. Congratulations, mortal. We will meet again.
So is that canonically why David Jaffe didn't work on God of War 2? Because he was killed by Kratos.
Yeah, he died. You got multiverses set up?
I do.
All right. Give us, if Matt times it well, give us 5 seconds. We're
Hold
gonna
on,
be.
it's not playing it. Don't end it. I have to set up Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Let me set up slubs. All right, it's almost ready. Hold on, anti-cheat is up.
Anti-cheat is anti-cheat. It is loading soon.
Shaggy. Velma.
LeBron James, Iron Giant 2.
Okay. Almost ready. What are we playing the second one, though? This is pretty good.
I was going to play Sekiro.
Okay.
We can play God of War 2.
At some point, Kingdom Hearts is getting closer.
The truth is, Kratos, like all men, began life.
I'm ready.
As a child.
All right.
But childhood in
Look at him.
brutal existence.
He's so mad.
Children deemed fit and
Oh, that's
strong
right. You can't
were
see.
trained to be warriors.
All
Is
right.
it over? Can I start?
I'm ending the stream. We'll be back in
Okay.
5 seconds. Bye for now.